Savuke kuseni ngo-76 sayofuna abafundisi obaqeqesha Stephen Biko General Mandala abantu abamnyama bakhala bomama bayakhala bobaba bayakhala bazale ngoStephen Biko savuke kuseni ngo-2015 bayilwela abafundi fees must go Stephen Biko General Mandala abantu
Either way.
Yeah, no, I think we've even been here for long, but I think we're gonna chop this up nicely. It's actually we're gonna get good content of this recording for a few weeks. So let us look at perhaps some of the things that were coming out of the comments for the presidential campaign
in the US.
Okay, Puso. So what I want to show is, first of all, start. I want to see where we can start. Okay, let's start with this guy. So this guy, Puso, you can see, I don't want to judge him as a right-wing, whatever, but he looks like he's pretty an American, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
He should be a Trump supporter, basically.
I know exactly what you mean.
But, Puso, listen to this.
Did you share with sound? Because I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, I didn't share with sound, sorry. Share with sound. Thanks for making me aware. Okay, let's get to it.
Well, we're still coming down off the high of last night's debate. It was absolutely glorious watching Kamala Harris just absolutely torch Donald Trump. I would really hate to be MAGA waking up this morning and trying to get on social media to try to explain this one away. Good luck with that, guys. It's pretty entertaining watching you try. I just felt like the contrast couldn't have been any more different. It couldn't have been any more clear. On one side, we had a competent woman with a message for the future. We had someone who was clearly the sane voice in the room. And on the other side of the aisle, we just had an old man screaming at the clouds, just saying the most unhinged stuff that's going to live on forever. Last night's debate will be what Donald Trump will be remembered for from now on. They will be playing that when we're old, 30 years from now, we're sitting around talking to the great-grandkids about all this. We'll be talking about, yeah, he really did say they're eating the dogs in Springfield. And when my dad laid over in his recliner laughing at that moment, I realized that Trump was toast. It was just one of those, because my dad takes everything dead serious and just gets so angry hearing him talk that when he realized how off the rails it was, I was like, okay, she's got this one in the bag. Another thought that I had was, we woke up the morning after the Biden debate, and I came out here to make a video about it, and I could not put a positive spin on it for you guys and tell you that he won that debate. I felt like he won it on points. I felt like that he stayed on point, and I felt like Donald Trump lied a lot. But I had to come to grips with the fact that he had a bad night, and I had to call it out. There was no way that I could sit here and say to you, "Oh, guys, he killed it. He just floored Trump." He didn't. We had a moment of truth. We had a moment of realization, and we dealt with that, and now we've got Kamala Harris in the race. But MAGA is stuck with Trump. They've broke themselves, and now they're going to have to pay for it, and it's pretty funny to watch. If they're waking up this morning thinking that he won or thinking that he mopped the floor with her, then the Kool-Aid has taken hold, and there's no hope. Because that debate should be every bit as damaging, if more damaging to him than the debate was to Joe Biden. Because you could say that Joe Biden had an off night. You could say that Joe Biden, just wasn't feeling good that day. You could say a whole lot of things about that. Trump came out completely off the rails, completely unhinged, and he fell for her bait every time she baited him. He fell for it. He couldn't not talk about it, and that's what made it so damn funny to me. So when this clip here came up, this is the moment where my dad fell over in the chair laughing because, yeah, he really said out loud they're eating the dogs. And man, if you're
They're
a
eating the
comedian, you
pets.
just hit the jackpot. Take a look.
Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our
Kamala is
country.
dead.
And it's a shame.
Kamala was
As far
finished.
as rallies are concerned, as far as the reason they go is they like what I say. They want to bring our country back. They want to make America great again. It's a very simple phrase, make America great again. She's destroying this country, and if she becomes president, this country doesn't have a chance of success. Not only success, we'll end up being Venezuela on steroids.
Puso.
You know, I think when I saw that thing, what killed me was Kamala's reaction, like she was finished.
That
And this is
also
the
gives
thing.
you like,
Here's the thing about Donald Trump. Trump can say the most ridiculous, unhinged thing, and even his opponent, that makes his opponents laugh.
oh, I know. And you can see that the guy reacting there. Let me give him his credits, just in case, you know. Let's see what this guy is. Tennessee Brando. That's why I got this clip. Just giving credit. But yeah, Puso, I mean, rational thinking people are starting to ask themselves, yeah, even if I said I am conservative or whatever, Republican, but hey, no, I can't. I can't. Those with a level of reasoning, they're like, no. I can't do this.
Yeah, because Trump, the crazy man, he's a madman.
So there's another one I want to show you. Hey, am I sharing with sound? Let me just make sure.
No, once you share once with sound, it's okay.
Yeah. Right. So this is another one. I deliberately chose a lot of the liberals because I knew they were the ones who were going to be making jokes. So I chose a lot of Democratic channels. So you see Occupy Democrats.
Yeah.
So this is the guy. And Puso, I will admit, I am very mischievous at this moment in showing all of the white people from different quarters of American society just saying this guy is an idiot. I've been mischievous, Push. I'm doing this thing on purpose. That's my mischievous side, just to show that even the white people are like, no. So,
He's an idiot.
yeah, no.
It's obvious that Kamala Harris was having a phenomenal night. Donald Trump was on defense the entire time and he appeared frustrated while Kamala Harris delivered a polished performance. But you never really know how the American people are responding to what you're watching until you hear from some people. And now there's a clip going around the internet that shows an entire debate watch party in Ohio laughing at Donald Trump. This is quite the moment. Wait until you see this. As soon as the debate ended, we all knew we had witnessed something special. Kamala absolutely dominated Donald Trump. And we got confirmation of this because people like Sean Hannity went on air to complain about ABC News, not praise Donald Trump.
I think the biggest loser in the debate, and we talked about this pre-debate, is ABC. The fact that we didn't get to fund.
Push.
Sure.
You know what you get to see. And one of the things I have had on my mind is that the way blacks are just excelling globally and doing incredible things, I think this is scaring whiteness. And now a lot of those whites who were pre-whiteness but are not really competent, like Trump and some of his crew, are starting to be exposed. And I think this is starting to threaten them, And so I think that's why one of Trump's biggest strategies is what Umsholozi does a lot here. to test the system, the courts, this and that. No, you cheated. No, you see, this channel is biased. They're always trying. They are losing in a fair fight. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can't really say it's a fair fight, but it's kind of like we're in the ring. And, they get knocked out. So now they're like, no, it's the referee. No, you see, he cheated. No, it was a foul.
I think adding on to what you say, it exposes historically that what white supremacists were trying to suppress was not what they characterized as black incompetence, but rather what they were really suppressing is black excellence. And that's what they were scared of.
Facts. And that's why I keep showing these clips of Africans absolutely demonstrating how talented, skilled, intelligent we are, and that we don't need anything special. Just give us all the same opportunities that your children have. Then let's see what happens. Then let's run the race.
You just want a fair race.
Just give me access to all the opportunities that your son has, and let's see. Then you are going to come now and try like this guy. No, you cheated. No, it's not fair.
Because if we were inferior, they were not supposed to deny us opportunities. They were just supposed to give us opportunities, and the opportunities will just expose us as inferior, as incompetent, as incapable.
Exactly. But you are coming in with your leg broken, and now you must run this race, with someone who has all their legs, and they even have better sneakers than you, and everything, and proper gear and everything. And when now you are barefooted with a broken leg, and you are running. And white supremacists love. I mean, this is the typical sort of bully mentality. They love to come and destroy you, dispossess you, take everything, and then once they're done, they say, but look, you can't even run your own countries. And like, Mara, where's the logic?
It's like what they do. It's like what they've been doing, what the West has been doing to socialist countries. It is that they meddle in the affairs of those countries. They send spies, they fund opposition. At the same time, most of the time actually, they put sanctions on those countries, make it difficult for those countries to trade. And then after they go on to say, look, that's socialism and communism failing. But you didn't give it space to fail on its own. You made it fail. You made it fail. You've put measures in place to ensure it fails. And so why are you lying that it failed? Because you made it fail. You make something fail and then you come to tell us, look, it fails. But you're the one that made it fail. And therefore, that's why, the people that are still under the propaganda of the West, mostly, socialism has failed, has never worked or what. It's people who still, even today, haven't woken up to smell the coffee. And these are people that do not know how American empire works and imperialism.
No, you see, Puso, the problem is that those who are favored, so let me bring it to South Africa. Those who are favored by the conditions created by neoliberals, among the blacks, those who manage to get some a bit up in the social hierarchy, those who have managed to get themselves somewhere, they are more likely to buy into that. Because I can tell you that I don't think you'll find liberals among the poorest of the poor in the squatter camps and all of that. It's those ones who, who are polished and nice, and you understand, and they're proper. And although they may not have everything they want, they're like, can live with this. So I think neoliberalism, it captures in that way, in that it's because of the material conditions. They're like, no, there's no need for us to have any radical change. But if you go ask the people in Alexandra, do you think we need radical change in this country? I don't think anyone would disagree with you. If you said, should we change things radically, economically in this country? They would say, yes, please, as in yesterday.
However, what you're saying, it's only true if you are speaking to them as a collective. If you take one or two of them, you put them in nice positions, you give them nice salary or what, they're not going to speak the same language. It's only when you speak to them as a collective that they're going to agree to radical change, because they all stand to benefit. But if you take them individually, the individuals are the ones that are even going to defend the very same system that reproduce the conditions of Alexandra. As long as them and their immediate family are insulated from those conditions.
One of the problems we have in Africa, and this brings to mind the concept of the black neoconservative in America, the
What
Black
conserving?
Republic. Claude Anderson asked very well, what are you conserving? Because
whenever I hear the term black conservative, the first question that comes to my mind is, what are you conserving?
Conserve what, bruh? Conserve what? You understand?
It's like, by the way, there's someone I met the other day, I think a few weeks back, and he was saying some stupid comment. He says, we must make South Africa great. It's a talking point of Trump, right? But he was using it in the context of South Africa. So I asked him, when was it great again, South Africa? I hear you are saying we must make it great again. When was it great? And he was blabbering. He was like, South Africa, I want a period where South Africa was great.
Yeah, you see, Puso, this YouTube scholarship is also a bit dangerous, eh? Because I know that the red pill has had some penetration in the South African space, because I do hear it from YouTubers from South Africa.
Red pill has been too influential. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so I do hear it, and the mistake that many people do, which I think also we probably made, was to swallow that thing whole, and as with any
uncritical.
Yeah, to just take it in uncritically. But